I walk the streets with my swagger on, supernatural, facing a million opponents, and my role is to act alone. Lights, camera when the action's on. Where I roam is a battle zone, a vigilante in the catacombs. But I rock with a hot shot like a clock when it's cocked and popped and the lead is gone. People say that my head is gone, but it's them same people with
Let me know. All you gotta do is holler. If you need a superhero, 'cause I'ma hear you when you holler. When you need that superhero.
Hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing? My name is Mike Watson, aka Most Epic, the most enthusiastic person in comics. I am the publisher of Freestyle Comics, and I'm here tonight for a little late night chitter chat, little chit talk. Today was Free Comic Book Day, and it was awesome. Can I tell you that? Today was Free Comic Book Day. It was awesome. Shout out to Pack Rat. Shout out to Pack Rat Comics for having Free Comic Book Day. Hell of an event they put on. Bouncy houses, popcorn, the Ghostbusters, all types of vendors. They had an artist alley. They had like 2 different artist alley, and a crap ton of free comic books that they were giving away today. Just a great event put on by a comic book shop that is one of the best in the city and have been doing this for a long time, and they just know how to put on events. So shout out to Pat Grat. Thank you for having me out there. Really appreciate it. Good times. Great way to kick off the first event. So my convention season is officially in effect. Can I say that? It's officially in effect. This is the comic season has kicked off today. Don't do it. Don't do that. Infuriating. I can't even show y'all. Oh, that's annoying. All right, so Free Comic today was great. I had Rahaf out there with me. She is the writer and artist on our new comic book, Instinct. So we dropped Instinct #1 today, and that was great because because we've never done an original comic for Free Comic Day. We've given away some of our old books, like repackaged them, Hotshot #1, Visions #1, stuff like that for Free Comic Day. But this is the first time that we had a completely new comic book made for Free Comic Book Day to give away, and that was Instinct #1, which I don't have any copies because we gave them all away. It was great. Rahaf wrote it. She is the penciler on it as well. It's about a young girl in high school. She is discovering a very important aspect of her culture at the same time that she is discovering that she has superpowers as she tries to survive the heroic thing that we call high school from day to day. Great book, great art, great story. Really a character we've been trying to develop for FSK and get out there for a while. So very happy that we're able to get it out there. So along with us, this being our first original book, a story, brand new for Free Comic Book Day, we were also at 3 different comic shops. Tony Clapper was at Crooked Dog Comics in Middletown, Ohio, with copies of Instinct #1 giving away. And Andy Shaggy was at Arcade Comics in Michigan with copies of Instinct given away, while I was at Pack Rat Comics with Rahaf. So first time that we've had an original #1 comic book for Free Comic Book Day, and first time that we've been at 3 different shops at the same damn time. So, excellent way to start things off, right? And we get to Pack Rat, we get set up, and people are very receptive to the book. We are, I can't say we sold out, but we gave away all our free copies. And excuse me, I'm sorry. And it was really cool as Rahaf got to sign copies of the book. She got to sign that book and give it to people. And it was just a really cool thing to see her be able to participate and do that Along with that, we did sketch covers. So we ordered 10 blanks, and Rahaf and I were drawing on those covers of characters such as Instinct on there, and a couple of those got sold, and Rahaf got a couple of them sold. So all around the fun, all the way around fun in that regard. But there was like 3 awesome things that happened at this show that I wanted to talk about that has just been sitting on me, and it just made me happy, and it made me feel like, yeah, this is one of the reasons why I do this, man. This is one of the reasons why I go to conventions and make these books and stuff. So the first thing that I thought happened, the first thing that happened that I thought was cool was we had a customer come up to the table, and he was looking at his phone while looking at the books, at our books. He kept looking at his phone and looking at the books. And then he turned his phone around and was like, "Do you have this book?" He was like, "Do you have this book?" And I'm like, yeah, that's Emerald Quest. And I looked at it, I was like, oh shoot, that was back when I was with Legacy Rising Publication. He pulled up an app that he programs in his comic books that he gets into this app. So when he goes out shopping and stuff, he knows what books he needs to get if he's on a hunt. I may sound like the biggest geek ever, but that's so fucking dope. He had books that I created in his comic book app to come to a comic book event to look for the next issues of it. Because that was his next question. I was like, yeah, I have this. He said, do you have the next issue? Is it more than one issue? I was like, yeah, it's 2 to 3 issues. And I got them. He was like, great, I need to get those. Okay, so I have this thing, I am guilty of when something like quirky cool like that happens, I get giddy. And it's dumb because I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna give you the number 1 issue for free. So I gave him the number 1 issue. He bought the number 2 issue. He bought the number 3 issue, and then he bought Vigilance Volume 1. And I was like, I'm just gonna give you this number 1 for free, so you have the freestyle comic editions, because that one that you have is back when I was with Legacy Rising Publications, and so we have new titles and new dressing and everything for it. So I'm just gonna give you the number 1 for free. And he was just like really happy about that, like really glad. And I'm like, dude, you made my day. You are searching for books that we have made, and you came to get the rest of your issues, and that's just like really cool. I'm sorry my voice is getting high because I'm getting happy all over again. But then so that's just great, right? That was super cool. So thing number 2 that happened at the event. This mom and her husband came up with their kid, and they were looking at the books, checking out what books she wanted to get. And then the mom, she kept looking at me kind of like out of peripheral, and she was like, I don't know if you're the same guy, but here like a while ago. And I finished her sentence like, I drew a commission of you. And she's like, yeah, she drew me as a Jedi. I was like, yes, I thought that was you. That was like my favorite picture of a Jedi that I've drawn, like for a commission. Like, I love that piece so much. It was super cool that you were here. And she was like, oh, okay, yeah, I thought that was you. I love that picture so much, right? We just click. And her husband bought a book, but then she was like looking at him and talking to her husband. And she was like, what do you think? Do you think we should get her drawn as a Jedi? I mean, we're here, and he already drew me. We should get him to draw our daughter. And he's like, it's up to you, babe. She's like, yeah, we're gonna do that. You're gonna draw my daughter as a Jedi. All right. So, hey, Battle Shots Comics, what's up? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat. Oh yeah, I should also be promoting. There we go. Go get our Kickstarter. Follow our Kickstarter. New book, new issue of Hot Shot is launching. Go follow it. And so like, I need you to think about the context of this. 2018 May the 4th be with you is when this happens, right? I draw this woman as a Jedi, and I had the picture up, but for whatever reason, My screen share isn't working right now, which is fucking stupid. But I draw this woman as a Jedi. Just really fun, really dope illustration. I think it is, and I thought I captured it. I'm just happy with the piece. Almost 10 years later, so 8 years later, right? She comes with her kid, and now I draw her kid as a Jedi. That's wild. I drew the mom, and now I drew her kid as a Jedi for commissions. That's fun, right? That's really fun. I'm not saying that like I need your approval to let you know that it's fun. I'm saying that's fun. I got a blast out of that. That was just really, really cool, man. 8 years ago, I drew this woman, and now 8 years later, I'm drawing her kid as a Jedi too. And I'll post them up on my Instagram. I'll post them up on my Facebook and stuff too. So y'all can say Happy Free Comic Day battle. So you guys can see it and shit. But that's just crazy. And like, you know, as long as I've been going to comic conventions and doing events and stuff like that, like I've never done that before. I've never drawn a person before they had a kid. They have a kid, and then I draw their kid as a Jedi. You know, it's just following suit, like daughter, like mother. That's just brought a big smile to my face, and I'm like, oh, this is cool. And now, the last thing that I loved, two more. The last thing though, I'll just keep this one. I'm coming back to the table, and this woman is looking at her phone, and she's looking at the art, she's looking at the comics and stuff, right? And she's like, "Are you Mike Watson?" And I'm like, "Yeah, yes I am." She's like, "Oh, okay, cool. She flips her phone around. She's like, "Did you draw these? Do you have these here?" And she is showing me an image of my Disney princesses that I drew hanging on her wall, like in line, in a row, in tandem, perfectly lined up. She's got like 6 of them. And I'm like, yeah, those are mine. Yeah, I drew those. She's like, I need to know how many more there are and how much they cost. Because we're trying. So you see the wall here, it's going against the wall, and we need the rest of them to go up the stairs. So like, this woman and her husband are using my artwork as decor in their home, to set their wall off, to set their stairwell off. And to give you a little context, I draw these Disney princesses. I've drawn all the Disney princesses. I have drawn them as part of the Lantern Corps. So Moana, Ariel, Jasmine, Meredith, Mulan, Tiana, even excuse me, Pocahontas. All of them. I have drawn all of the Disney princesses as different lanterns, and I've gotten a few debates on which lanterns I've picked or whatnot. But they're each one. Like Jasmine is a blue lantern, Ariel is an orange lantern with her greedy ass. Elsa is a yellow lantern. I have Maleficent in there as a black lantern for death. Mulan is a red lantern. Yada yada yada. So I've drawn them all, and it's just a piece. These pieces I take with me. I don't sell them a whole lot, but they do move at times. But they're always an attention grabber. They always bring people to my table, and it always creates a conversation at my table when people are looking through my artwork and they see it and realize what it is. So she came looking for me at the Pack Red event to get the rest of them. And she was like, "Now look, I can't get them all today, but I do want to get a couple of them, and I want to know how many more there are, so me and my husband know how many more we have to get." And I'm like, cool beans. It's wild because I did not bring my prints today, but I brought my portfolios for my prints. I was literally walking past them, and I was not going to get them, but I was like, you know what? I'm just going to bring the portfolio pages just in case somebody asks me for a print, or I see somebody I know and they want a print or something like that. So just let me run out to my car real quick, and I'll bring them in. And like, she's so excited. And then I come back in, And I put them down, and we're going through them, and she's counting the ones that she doesn't have, and she's like, "Oh my goodness, there's so many." And I was like, "All right, well, let's just count. How many do you need?" And we count them. She needs 10 of them. Now I normally sell. Sorry. I normally sell my prints for $10 a print. So in my head, when I saw the excitement of her and how much she wanted these prints and the fact that they're using as decor in their house and stuff, she was already going to get what. It didn't matter what number of prints she was missing. She was going to get them all today. She just didn't know that yet. I was going to give her whatever deal that would make her that would convince her to buy them, because I was so happy that she had them, that she came seeking me out to get these and add them to her collection. So she was walking out this door with all of them. It didn't matter how much she was going to spend. It was already decided in my head. And so we counted, and she needed 10 of them. And I was like, yeah. So normally I sell them for 10. But I'm not gonna lie, you made me really fucking happy today. So I'm just gonna give them to you half off. So $50 for all 10 of them, and you're good to go. You can finish off your wall. And she was ecstatic, and I was ecstatic, and it was just fun. It was like, it was good times. And so and she was telling me about her husband. She's like, my husband will go off with me because, like, I said I would go because I would show restraint and I wouldn't buy them all, and he probably would buy them all. But I was like, but you got him for a really good deal, so he should be happy. Which, and I was talking about this with my publishing class, about going to comic book conventions and stuff, and I was actually at CCAD talking to the capstone class. Capstone is the end of the year project for the college students, which is getting convention ready and getting their comics ready and stuff. And we were speaking about this, and I was trying to stress to them that when I do events, when I do comic book conventions, I think about money secondary. It's always a secondary thought to me. I always want to engage with people, increase our audience, increase our reach. I want to make a comic book convention. When anybody comes to my table, I want to make it memorable for them. I want them to laugh and smile and have a good time, and just be cocooned and fun. You know what I'm saying? And just have a great time while at the show. So when they walk away and they remember me because I made them smile, because I made them laugh, or my art made them feel good. For me, it's always about the experience. If you follow the experience of giving people a good time and being genuine with them and just having fun, those funds will come naturally. And that was just a case of that today. And I haven't done a convention yet this year, so this is my first one, Free Comic Book Day, which is a great way to start things up. And I've been having a lot of conversations about this with my students, and planning my shows and trying to figure out how to how the shows are going to go, what we're going to do for them and stuff like that. So to have an excellent day an excellent day like we did today at Pack Rat, and have all these awesome moments with people, it's just a great kickoff. It's like a great season opener for us. And so it just felt good, and I had that on me, and I wanted to just come on a stream, and I wanted to share it. Just wanted to share it. But also, like I said, I make comic books, so scan that QR code right there, and go follow our Kickstarter, the next chapter of Hot Shot. And actually, I'll play the trailer for you. We are 14 issues in the Hot Shot. I know that says Hot Shot 14. We have 14 issues because we have a 0 issue. So technically 14 is 15. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of regret doing a 0 issue. I should have just gave it a regular number. Because that gets confusing at times. But check out this trailer for Hot Shot.
So, starting off, I'm Mike Watson, aka Hot Shot. I don't know how I got my powers, but I've been using them to save lives. Just like my hero, Justice. I've done team-ups, even saved the city once or twice. I couldn't save her. This hero's life, it's more than just me. But hey, great power, right? I chose this, to be more than a geek, a student, or even a friend. To be a hero. And I'm just getting started.
So yeah, that's Hot Shot. You can pick up regular issues at our website, fsknow.com. That's our regular website. But if you want to get the new chapter and all the other issues as well, you can get them at fskgo.com. We have our Kickstarter together. We're just trying to get 100 followers on there so I can launch that bad boy. All right. And at this point, I would be showing you covers and stuff. But again, my screen share is not working, and that's dumb. But, oh, hold on. I guess I could do it this way. Let me see. I just figured that would be kind of a hassle. Let me see this. And figure out that one. All right, I can do this. Let's do this. So here's the commission I did of the mom of her being a Jedi. I did this back in 2018. All right, super fun. I love this so much. And then this is the mom with her daughter. And I did a pencil sketch of her daughter being a Jedi here in 2026. It's crazy. I love it so much. Good times, good times. But yeah, man. It's fun stuff. Now the next event that we have is 5-Star Comic Con Dayton 5-Star Comic Con, and I have the ability to sell tickets now. So if you're in the Columbus area and you see me out in the streets and you want to get your ticket to 5-Star Comic Con in Dayton, hit me up. I can sell you the tickets. I have that ability now. Looking forward to it. Yeah, man, today was fun. It was good. And then the cherry on top is Rahaf got to be at this event. She got to sign books. She got to meet people and showcase her talent and skill and be out here with the people. That was really, really cool, man. Fun times, y'all. Fun times. Let me see. I think, yeah, that's all. That's all I'm going to do today. I just want to come on here and share that. I just feel good. But yeah, check us out at fskgo.com for the newest issue of Hot Shot. On that Kickstarter, you'll be able to get all the rest of them as well. And I'll catch you at the next one. Stay epic, everybody. Yeah, stay epic.